Aries, what it do? I had to make sure this thing was recording. What's going on with all my Aries? What's popping, Aries? What's popping? What's shaking? Aries, you going back and forth with an ex, possibly? Or Aries, did you lose something? Check your dresses, check your counters. Do that, Aries. Did you misplace something or forget where something was? But yeah, Aries, I don't know. Some of you guys may be you're going through something in your love relationship. You're going through something with your lover. You're going through something with an ex, Aries. So, and this isn't specifically a love reading, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So what's going on, Aries? I'm not on camera this time. I was on camera in the last few videos at the beginning, but my hair is a mess. It's not right, so I'm not getting on camera this time. Y'all won't be so lucky. But anyways, I see Drake and Pusha T are still going at it, huh? That's still going on. That's interesting. The Taurus and the Scorpio. I saw Drake was on LeBron's barbershop talk or whatever that show was called, and then Pusha was on Joe Budden's podcast. Funny stuff. Anyways, I'm not going to shuffle these too much, Aries, because I've already shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again, of course, in front of you guys so you can see it. Hope you guys are having a good fall so far. It's getting cold where I'm at. It's like windy as I don't know what and cold. I guess it's going to be a cold winter. Y'all better get y'all boo things and cuddle up. You know, they say this is cuffing season. So, you know, you got to have somebody to keep you warm, Aries. Somebody. I know Aries going to have somebody to keep them warm, hopefully. Hopefully, Aries, that'll be you. Let's see what these cards are talking about. Let's see what these cards say. Alright. Okay, Aries. Let's see what's going on with you, and I'll shuffle these as we go. What's up with Aries? Yeah, Aries, you working on something, going back and forth with something. Oh, gosh, Aries. Please, I'm about to say, give me something I can work with. The King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Just give me something I can work with. Please, Aries, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I had to fix the camera. You guys are giving me these cards, and I'm like, Aries, what the hell is going on? Not that we didn't already know. I said you guys are going back and forth with an ex, a relationship, possibly a relationship you were in for like 7 years or more, or something that's going on from your past, some sort of relationship that you've worked on, something that you've been involved in. There could even be some Aries that have left their job and could now be struggling for money. Whereas you had a good job, you had a decent or good income coming in, and now it's like you don't have the money that you used to have, Aries. So I don't know what's going on with that. Or there's some Aries that got rid of an old car, bought a new car, or maybe you have something happen, some travel plans got canceled. Somewhere you were supposed to go if somebody got canceled. It could be some Aries with car troubles. That could be it too. You could be just having car troubles. That could be the case, Aries. Or you guys could be going through a difficult time with a Cancer, or Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or even a Leo. So you could have something going on with a water sign, a Leo, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But you guys are going to come into some good luck. You're going to come into something fortunate. You may meet a new man, or you may restore things with your man if it's this water sign. Or you could just have some, maybe you're getting over the past too. You've probably been working on getting over the past, and you realize you just have to go ahead and close this chapter and move on from whatever hurt and pain that you may have went through, Aries. Whether this be with another person, like I said, it could be with the job. It could have been with the job. It could be something going on with your money. But then either somebody's going to come into your life to make you happy, or you're going to venture off off onto a new direction. And I don't feel like it's a new direction, something you never did before, but something that you're already familiar with doing, something that you're already involved in doing. I feel like you're going to pursue that. And that is going to bring you some happiness. That's going to bring you some happiness. So some kind of stability. Maybe you're getting things back on track with this Cancer or water sign, if you're dealing with a Pisces or Scorpio as well. But I do have the Chariot in reverse in this reading. So we do have the Chariot reversed. We have Strength reversed. So if you're dealing with a Leo, that's your Leo in reverse. Or your no passion, or your fire being burnt out, or you just don't have the strength to deal with the bullshit from the past, the hurt from the past. You could not be moving forward with some sort of operation or something like that because you don't have the money, and that would be a good thing. You may want to hold off on that until later, because I'm showing that money or something that you're used to being around, or you're used to doing, or that you've been doing and really focusing on, you're having second thoughts about. So it's definitely something there, but the spread speaks to some kind of loss. So I'm not sure what it is you lost. And before I even dealt the cards, I did say you could have lost or misplaced something, Aries. I feel like you lost or misplaced something. And we do have face your financial fears. So you could have lost or misplaced your money. But I feel like something is coming in for you. Something good. Something that represents making you happy. Something stable. Something is guaranteed to bring some of this money back, or bring some of the stability back that you had. And even if you aren't where you were, you're going to be more emotionally fulfilled than you were before. And like I said, I feel like you're embarking on a new path with something that you're already good at. So something that you're already skilled at, something that you're already good at. I feel like you guys are doing something with that. This says organized for success. So I think you guys are reevaluating and figuring out another way to do something so that you can get back to where you need to be, or do what you want to do, or do what makes you happy. So somebody could have presented you with some kind of offer of love, or offer of some sort of something tangible to make something out of all this time or experience that you have with a certain thing or a certain somebody. But right now, you just may be going through financial issues, home issues, possessions. You may be spending a lot. You may have a lot of extra things. You may be buying like a lot of extra things to compensate for your lack that you have emotionally. Declutter. So you might have a lot of extra stuff maybe that you need to get rid of, Aries. Maybe you guys are thinking about a yard sale, or donating some of the things that you have, or just trying to live a little bit more simply and realizing that you don't have to spend your money on anything material, because in the end, it's really not going to make you happy. It's not going to make you happy. And then when you check your bank account, let's say, then when you check your bank account, you're really not going to be happy. You see what I'm saying? So no need to go further into depression or debt because of emotional things that you've been through, or issues you're having with travel or cars or something like that. Issues that you are having emotionally, that's not the way to get you back on track and to fulfill you. It's to work on the emotional issues that are going on, or whatever's going on inside of you, Aries. Not until you work on that are you going to be feeling better. I don't know when my video stopped, but let's get back into it, and I hope I don't skip anything, I didn't miss anything, and we can finish this up without this video cutting off again. But I had got stay optimistic about your love life, getting to know each other, and healing family issues. So before the video cut, I was talking about not trying to compensate for the lack that you feel emotionally with material things, because it's not going to make you happy, and trying to go inside to the root of why you feel like you feel, and resolve the problems with the people that you need to resolve them with. Resolve these problems with the people that you need to resolve them with. So you may be at odds with a Leo female. It could be a friend, because maybe you guys are going through something in a friendship. That could be the case as well. But what is coming up right is this King of Cups. And I talked about possibly meeting somebody new, getting to know somebody who brings some emotional fulfillment. Maybe dating around, and you find somebody that you pretty much hit it off with, or that's more fulfilling emotionally. Somebody you can talk to about some of the things that have been going on, some of the anxieties that have been going on, some of the thoughts that have been going on through your head. Aries, and this person can appeal to you on an emotional level, and that's what you may find that you have in common. But again, you may be having issues with a Cancer male, a Leo female, or that could work the other way around, or male, female, whatever it is. But you're having issues with these people in your life. So it's a lack of having the energy to move on. Like, you don't want to have that lack of energy to move on. And that's hard to say for Aries, because usually Aries, you guys keep going. You're very ambitious. You're very outgoing. But so don't let anything slow you down or not move forward in the direction you want to go in. You just have to keep moving forward, regardless of whatever physical or monetary issues or pains you might be going through. And there may be some Aries having physical issues with their body, or financial issues. And this could be due to something with where you stay, the home, like I said, the car, the automobile. I hope nobody was in any automobile accidents or anything like that. But you need to, and these people here, it doesn't always have to be a lover. These could be family members or children, sons, daughters, things like that, and that you may be having some family issues with. Even though you do have somebody supportive in your corner, it just feels like there's several people that are at odds with you. 2 men and 1 woman. You can look at it that way as well. So you could have the 2 men and 1 woman could be a husband, a boy and a girl, child, or however you want to look at that. Or just the people that you're dealing with in your life. You may be dealing with issues with your spouse, and financial issues and issues you're having at home. Maybe somebody lost their job, or they're not bringing in the money, or they're not giving you the money that you're used to, Aries. So you may be having an issue with that. You don't have that financial support. But you're not going to complain about it. Just stay optimistic. Don't complain about it. Stay optimistic. Yes, times are hard. Aries knows how to persevere through hard times. Aries knows how to be strong and keep pushing forward. And that's just what you need to do. But complaining about it, arguing with anybody back and forth, going over and reiterating the things that happened in the past, that's not going to help, Aries. So don't even go down that road. Don't even waste your breath. Don't even waste your time. And if you are meeting a new person, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you do have some new guidance, maybe you guys are going to see a new counselor, or you're in a circle of friends or something like that, or you meet a new friend like this, people who are deep emotionally, who, like I said, people who appeal to you on an emotional level, sort of fulfilling, soul fulfillment, when you really find that you connect with somebody past the physical. Because you may not want to be getting physically close with a lot of people at this time, Aries. We do have Venus in retrograde, I believe, and we've got Uranus. I know Uranus was in retrograde. I'm not sure if it came out of retrograde. I think I'm correct on that. So we got some different things going on that can kind of make you want to seek something different. Maybe you're revisiting the experiences that you've been through, and you're trying to find other ways to approach situations, or get to know people, or the people that you have in your life. You may be doing away with some and bringing some others in that connect with you on a deeper emotional level. So that's what's going on, Aries. And I mean, That's basically the gist of it. I could make it a little longer and just see what's going on. Yeah, like I talked about the past. Getting away from the way that you're used to doing things, and it may be in a very sexual way, in a very sexual nature. You may in a very passionate nature. You're usually very passionate towards things, whether it's good or bad for you. Whether it's good or bad for you, just kind of go with it. But you're stuck in the past. You're stuck on something. You're stuck at something and it's not a happy situation. Stuck with someone that's not a happy situation. And it's definitely from your past. It's definitely something that's been going on. Like I said, 7 years. Possibly 7 or 8 years. I got another 7 on top of the 7. I got the 7 of Wands in reverse on top of the 7 of Pentacles. And that's when I talked about not wanting to fight anymore. Not wanting to keep going through the bullshit anymore. You're just not going to deal with it and give it the level of passion that you used to give it because you're over it. You've been through this before. If it has anything to do with hurt or anything like that, you've been through that before. You know what I'm saying? You've been through this kind of heartbreak and you just don't have the wherewithal in you to do it again. And that's when I talked about some Aries may be escaping through sex, drinking, drugs, shopping. Shopping can be an addiction, just like chocolate can be an addiction. Anything that you do and that you're out of balance on it and that you do frequently, a lot, all of the time can be an addiction. Even habits and things like that. Even habits. And if you're having an issue with your body or you have something going on with your body, you are going to have some sort of, I don't know, whatever issues you may be dealing with. Maybe you have something where you need a catheter placed, or you need some kind of prosthesis, or you need some kind of something to give you your bigger back, give you the way you used to move around and use your body back. So to be active, maybe you need that back. You are going to get that back. So but it may mean, you know, having an injection of something or being treated with something being inserted inside of you, you know, that kind of thing. Something that makes your body work better. And like I said, some Aries definitely may have left the job. You're not a slave to the master anymore. You're not a slave to the dollar. It's not about the money anymore. It's more so about your emotional happiness. That brings me right back to that. And I think that's what the Aries is going to be going through in this time of the Taurus. First of all, we had the Libra new moon, which really makes you look and check and see what's going on and see which ways you want to do things different and kind of start over what you want to pursue. It's like a fresh start. And then we have the Taurus full moon. So Taurus semi-sextiles you, and Taurus is just about what we've been talking about: the money, the stability, the pleasures, the sex, the shopping, things that make you so comfortable, and just something coming to light, something coming to fruition about maybe something that was going on that you didn't like, and again, ways you can do things different, and then things happen to kind of move you along that path, to move the tides along the path of you doing what you know you need to do. So that's what a lot of this spread talks about. And it really talks about Aries changing the way you used to doing things and going forward, not letting anything hold you back. Whether it is a broke down car, or it is a flight or some travel plans that got canceled, or you're not moving somewhere and moving and doing something that you were supposed to do. You're not visiting somebody that you were going to visit. You're not going to have this thing that was set up and in plans for you to do. You're not going to do that. And it's actually going to show you how to move forward and do things another way. And to whereas you don't solely depend on something or somebody and solely depend on those plans and those actions, as to where you don't have a plan B or backup plan. Is that kind of vibe. And I think the Taurus full moon is going to show you some things, and it will all tie in probably to your money, your kids, your job. So I feel like it's going to come full circle for you, Aries. So we'll check back, but you do have some support here. You do have some emotional fulfillment that will appear in your life through different ways and different forms, whether it's through people, something that happens, or a situation that you fix, or having a certain surgery, operation, or something done with your body to where you're feeling better, looking better, feeling good. Or just a person, a new connection, a new friend group, or connections that you make. That could be the case as well, Aries. So don't be afraid to go ahead. Don't go forward and what it is that you want to do. You know, success could be down the road for you. This is only a reading for like the end of October. It's for October, but I'm getting into it at the end of October. But like I always say, readings transcend time, because this could kick in months from now when we even talk about it. But it's the things that are setting it in motion, the energies are in play right now. So Aries, don't be afraid to go ahead and go forward. I hope you work anything out. If you're having car troubles, hope you Aries get new cars and everything like that, so you can stay on your grind, make your money, and pursue whatever path it is that you want to pursue that has to do with your passions, things that make you happy, and your talents and things of that nature. And we know our Aries are talented. So Aries, I hope that helped for the rest of October. And enjoy your Halloween if you celebrate that. And I'll see you back in November sometime before Thanksgiving. Fingers crossed. All right, Aries. Peace.